Welcome back to Big Rooster's Corner. We have a special edition. Warning, the IRS is after your stimulus check. If you are not a subscriber, consider it today. Nothing to download and subscription is free. This is a 420 F word and truthful channel. If the F word pops out or the truth offends you, don't watch our content. Okay, let's look at the tax rebate issue. The IRS says they issued all of the first and second stimulus checks to everyone who was qualified. That's not exactly true. If you didn't receive your check, then you have to file a tax recovery rebate, and this is where we get screwed. According to their rules, you have to first have a valid Social Security number. Second, your income has to be below $72,000 per year per single person, and you must wait until mid-February 2021 to file for your tax rebate. Now, the IRS says it looks at 2018 and 2019 tax seasons only. That is a lie. They look as far back as 8 years that I know of. That's what they did to us. The IRS says if you are a U.S. citizen and have a valid Social Security number and were not a dependent, then you qualify. That is a load of shit they shovel out to you. I know from my personal experience with the IRS. Here's the issue with the tax rebate versus the stimulus check. The stimulus check, according to the IRS, is not supposed to be garnished according to the IRS. That's true for stimulus payments. However, their first check was stimulus, and most people received them. My wife and I did. My wife got hers early. I got mine almost December, right at December of last year. The second check was supposed to be stimulus as well. Are you with me so far? However, the IRS played this game at the end of the year. If you didn't get your second payment, now you have to file a tax rebate recovery on your 2020 tax form, even if you don't file taxes normally. This is where the problem begins for the unfortunate people who owe some kind of tax, child support, or government debt or something like that that can be garnished through the U.S. government. The IRS says that they are using the 2018 and the 2019 tax returns, and that is a bold-faced lie. As I said earlier, they look for people that owe taxes, and they don't go by the 7-year rule if you owe child support or whatever. Okay? Are you with me now? So that's what they did. They looked for people that owed something. So they were the ones that did not get their second stimulus check. So then it rolled over to January 1st, and it became a tax recovery rebate. We had a CPA file for our LLC in 2013. That's all we hired him for. He proceeded to file an electronic tax return without our knowledge. When we went to pick up our paperwork, he handed us a tax return that was filled out with incorrect figures. We told him, my wife and I at this time, that we had a CPA full-time and we have used her for 10 years or more and didn't need his return. He filed the return anyway without our knowledge. So we go to our regular CPA and she filed our tax return for 2013 and we paid our tax owed. Now our business went out in 2015 and we moved to New Mexico. From 2014 to 2021, we never received a letter from the IRS telling we owed this tax. Never, not one. The IRS came by our house in 2018 and we went through the years in question, and the agent said that there was no money due and he would close out this case. So a few weeks later, we got a letter from the IRS agent and he closed out our case. And he did say, just in case I missed something, I'm going to go ahead and put your account on hold since you are a disabled veteran and you cannot pay right now, obviously, if you did owe anything. Right now, it looks like you don't. So we shook hands and he went about his way. And we went about our way. Moving ahead now to 2021. We didn't get our stimulus check in December 2020 as promised, so we filed a tax recovery rebate. Now, with that said, the tax rebate is different than stimulus check. The IRS picked out the people that had some kind of garnishment and didn't send them their stimulus check, so they would have to file a rebate. When you file a tax rebate, any garnishment would be able to be garnished, because now it's a rebate check, not a stimulus check. According to the rules, even if you owed back taxes or child support or some other type of government payment or debt, you were still due stimulus checks. When Congress wrote the second bill, it even specified that those owing money were still eligible to receive the money without garnishment. A small provision in the COVID relief bill allows the IRS to withhold funds from your recovery rebate. So when you file your 2020 tax return for the rebate, that is when you find out that you owe something, whether it's legal or it's not legal, or you do, you don't. If they have a record of it and they didn't clear it, then you're screwed. To date, Americans have received checks 1 and 2, anyone meeting the criteria that would be eligible for the stimulus according to the IRS, as I said earlier. Here is where the things get really murky. One generally overlooked provision in the December stimulus bill. It gives the IRS permission to make people file a rebate credit and that they can take it. It's no longer stimulus, it's a tax rebate. This is why they did it right at the end of the year and why they made the cutoff of January 15 to get your money, because they've already researched this. And they sent everybody the money the last couple days of last year and the first few days of this month that didn't have some kind of garnishment or a tax problem from a few years back. You know, they went back 8 years on us, so don't think that the 3-year rule sticks or the 7-year rule. I don't know yet how they will do the third, because they were not allowed to keep your second one, but the IRS found a way to do just that. Even though they say a tax advocate is working to change that, don't hold your breath. Remember, the IRS does what they want to do. To my fellow listeners and YouTubers, we need to petition these mutants to get our money that they illegally changed the wording to keep it for past debts. This does not help us. If they can keep our stimulus, which is now known as a tax rebate, no longer a stimulus check. It is in the information that I read on the IRS website that we may have to file a 2022 rebate again if we don't receive the third one. That is still up in the air right now. But with the IRS, I'm going out on a limb and to say that they will screw the American people again. Listen, folks, the IRS doesn't miss a chance to screw the American taxpayer. Not a chance. Now, the IRS has a rule that you can only amend 3 years of taxes, which leaves us in a catch-22 situation. And even if you amend your tax return, the IRS says that they will not pay you your stimulus money. You just have to miss out. So, they let you know when you read on filing an amended return at the IRS.gov, they tell you straight out that they are stealing your money. That's pretty bold. If anyone knows something different than what I've read, please let me know on my Instagram at big_rooster_420. Now, during this hard time, I have a poem to read to my viewers that my wife wrote about the stimulus check. Stimulus, stimulus, where art thou? You know, I need you now. Our government is clearly out of touch. Tried to convince us that what they gave us was so much. I don't know what they are trying to pull, but thank God my swear jar is full. Written by my wife, Sherry. Thank you for viewing my vlog today. If you like this vlog, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Subscription is free and nothing to download. Remember, don't trust our government. Get fucking real, America. Big Rooster, I'm out.